Hello everyone, welcome to AKP's IoT Tech. Selecting the right IDE for your IoT project is critical. Today, let's compare 4 popular options. First, we are going to start with Arduino IDE. So let's have a tour of Arduino IDE setup in Windows. So right now you can see the user interface is simple and good for beginners. So if you want to develop a quick project in IoT, obviously Arduino IDE is best for you. Apart from that, Arduino IDE has large community support and built-in library functions. The built-in LED of ESP32 is blinking in Arduino IDE, right? So that's the complete setup process. So you can see it's quite easy, but if you want to develop complex projects, it's not for you. Now let's move to ESP IDF. Let's start the tour of ESP IDF setup in VS Code. Now, if you compare with Arduino IDE, the setup is a little bit complex, but it's quite good and best for ESP32. So if you want to develop complex projects with the help of ESP32, then obviously you should go with ESP IDF due to its robust debugging tools and supporting features. Right now, for beginners, it's quite complex compared to Arduino IDE. So it supports limited microcontroller boards, and obviously the system usage is high. Creating a new project in ESP IDF will take significant amount of time compared to Arduino IDE, and that's visible in the setup process. The built-in LED of ESP32 is blinking in ESP IDF. Now let's move to another IDE, and that's PlatformIO. So let's start the process in VS Code, and it's quite good. So let's copy our Arduino code, and right now I am creating a project in the PlatformIO. Obviously this is in VS Code. Now let's create a project, and it's quite simple actually. I will paste the Arduino code in the PlatformIO. So let's do it, and yeah, it's done. So right now I'm going to compile and build the project. Okay, so you can see the process is good, but it's not good for beginner. It's quite tough compared to Arduino IDE. Now it's time to explore Thonny IDE. So if you love Python and MicroPython, Thonny IDE is for you. So right now let's go through the setup process of Thonny IDE, and it's quite simple, I will say, right? So it's best for the microcontroller boards. Those obviously have Python support. One key advantage of Thonny IDE is it's lightweight. Apart from that, user friendliness is another point. Now, if you want to develop critical projects, Thonny IDE is not for you due to its limited features and basic user interface. Now, let's control the LEDs connected with the Raspberry Pi Pico W with a web server. Let's compare all the 4 IDEs, and let's start with Arduino IDE. It's simple and beginners friendly. So if you are a beginner and you need to do a quick project, then Arduino IDE is best for you. Next, PlatformIO. It supports multiple microcontrollers and has advanced features like debugging and library management. If you are an ESP32 enthusiast, then obviously I will suggest ESP IDF for its low-level programming feature in ESP32. And next, Thonny IDE. If you love Python and MicroPython, obviously Thonny IDE is best for you.